What up, what up, what up, what's up, man? It's your boy Big Tight coming back through here one more again. Holla at y'all early in the morning, man. Early. About to snatch the covers off y'all ass this morning. Get y'all ass up. Get your ass up. It's time to get it up, get down. Yes, sir. We're going to get right into it today, y'all. We're going to talk about this divisional round of the playoffs coming up. I got a couple of bold predictions for y'all and the upset alert coming up, y'all. And I'm going to go through my predictions for this playoffs, and you know how I do it. I'll let y'all know how I did with my picks last week as far as my prediction went last week. But one thing I want to jump into, y'all, before I get into all this, man, I just want to throw my little 2 cents in on this situation with Deion Sanders. The big rumors done came out that it could be a possibility that he could be going to the Cowboys for the coaching job. I'm gonna hit y'all on a little bit of game. I seriously doubt. What up with you, Gibby, man? What up with you, man? Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, I see you were first up in here, man. If you ain't first, you're last, baby. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake. If you ain't first, you're last. Appreciate you coming through, man. But I just want to touch on this little situation with prime time, man. You said the Commanders of the Lions, man. Gibby, I got to go with the Lions on that one, man. And the only reason why I say that is because, man, they just got so many weapons on offense, Gibby. They got so many weapons on offense, man. I don't know if the Commanders will be able to get enough stops to beat the Lions. But I will tell you this. Though, Gibby. I do believe it's going to be a high-scoring game, though. I do believe the Commanders will be able to score on the Lions. But I think when it's all said and done, I think what up with your Carolina Blue, man? Yeah, I think, Gibby, when it's all said and done, I don't think the Commanders will have enough defense to slow down the high-powered offense of Detroit, man. Just, that's just how I look at it. They just got so many weapons. They got a great offensive line. Jared Goff don't really get hit. And I think that's going to be the key to if anybody beat Detroit in the playoffs. I think the key to it is whatever defense they go against, match up against, they got to be able to get pressure on Jared Goff because everybody know he's a pocket quarterback, so he can't run, he can't move. You got to be able to get pressure on him. If you can affect him, then that will slow down the offense tremendously. But that's going to be a key thing in that matchup. Can the Commanders get pressure on him to slow their pass game down, man? And then you got Jahmyr Gibbs. So and another thing I'll tell y'all is the Commanders are one of the worst teams. They at the bottom of the league as far as stopping the run. So that's going to be another problem with trying to contain Jahmyr Gibbs. But yeah, man, I just want to touch on this little thing with Deion right quick before I get into my little predictions and picks and everything, man, because I know it's big news, big rumors about Deion, whether or not he might go to the Cowboys or he going to stay at Colorado, man. I just want to give my opinion on this. My opinion, y'all, I don't think Deion is going nowhere. I think if he do come to the NFL, I don't think it's going to be the Cowboys, man. And the reason why I say that is because Jerry Jones, everybody know Jerry Jones don't never get the type of coaches that he wanted, the type of big name coaches or hot coaches, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator coaches that coming out because nobody really want to deal with the situation of how he got so much control. He is the owner. He is the general manager. He all in the business with who they picking, who they picking in the draft, who they scouting. Like I just feel like Jerry Jones probably won't get the coach that he really need to get that team rolling until he take a step back, man. Jerry Jones got to take a step back and get a real general manager in there and let whoever is the coach, let them be the coach, and you just sit back and be the owner. Just sit back and be the owner. You don't need to be all in the camera after every game. You doing the press conference like you played in the game or you coached the game. You need to just be like all the rest of the owners in the NFL. They just sit back and watch their team. You don't hear nothing from none of the owners in the NFL. The only one you be hearing from like that is your boy Jerry Jones. So I think like with Deion, man, if y'all look at his coaching style, how he is, if y'all look at any of his like little prime time, his little reality show he got with him and his football team, man. Deion is an old school coach, man. He an old school coach. He likes having control. I think if him and Jerry Jones was to team up together, Jerry Jones be the owner, he be the coach, I most definitely think they would be bumping heads, y'all. I would definitely think they would bump heads, man. I mean, Jerry Jones is probably like 80-something years old. So I mean, a lot of times when you get that age, y'all, you're set in your ways. Most of the time you're stubborn. You ain't changing. So that's another reason why I say I don't think Deion going to no doggone Cowboys. And then another thing, it's been rumors out there about if he did go to the Cowboys, the rumor about him trying to get his son. Now I want to show y'all something right quick. I'm going to show you my screen. I want to show y'all something right quick on these doggone why I don't think if he did come to the Cowboys, I don't think he would be able to get Shedeur unless they gave up a lot to get up there. Because I'm gonna show y'all these first couple of teams that's picking, all of them need quarterbacks. Now y'all see my screen. The first pick, of course, is the Tennessee Titans. The second pick is the Cleveland Browns. Third pick is the Giants. Fourth, the Patriots, they already got their quarterback. Jacksonville, I don't think they're going to get no quarterback. They just paid Trevor Lawrence. The Raiders need a quarterback. Jets, they'll probably get a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers getting old. Carolina don't need one. The Saints is kind of iffy with that. And then the Bears, they don't need a quarterback. So this is why I'm saying this, y'all. Tennessee, they need a quarterback. So why would Tennessee let the Cowboys try to trade up to the number one pick and they need a quarterback? Cleveland needs a quarterback. The Giants need a quarterback. I don't know if either one of those teams would want to do something like trade. Like I heard some people talking about them maybe trading for Dak Prescott or something. I don't know. I don't know if that would. I don't know how much that will work, y'all. Tennessee need major work on the offensive line. Receiver. Cleveland Browns. They most definitely need a quarterback. They need another receiver also. And the Giants, they need a quarterback. I think out of all three of these teams, y'all, to be honest with you, I actually think the Giants probably like the best situation. With the situation with Shedeur, I think that would probably be the best situation for him to go to, either the Giants or the Cleveland Browns. And the reason why I say that, y'all, is because Cleveland Browns and the Giants, they already got some weapons on the team, especially the Giants. I like the Giants weapons that they have on the team. They got some good young weapons in the running back that they got, Malik Neighbors, the tight end Theo Johnson. Who is the other receiver they got? Is it I think his name is Slayton, I think. Something Slayton. But they got some pretty good weapons over there with the Giants. I think that would be a good situation for Shedeur to go to. Cleveland, I think they got they need another receiver though, but I think they got some talent over there too. Tennessee, I think I like the running back, and they do got one good receiver, but I don't know, y'all. The situation with Shedeur, he doesn't really have no mobility in the pocket like that. So whatever team he goes to, if they have a problem with the offensive line, that's going to be a problem for him. He's probably going to get sacked a lot, especially if he end up going to a team like Tennessee. Because I looked at the quarterbacks who got sacked the most this year, and Will Levis with the Tennessee Titans. And Will Levis didn't even play He didn't even start the full season, y'all, and he one of the top 10 most sacked quarterbacks of the season, and he didn't even play the whole year, y'all. So just a little fun fact for y'all. Tennessee most definitely got to upgrade their offensive line. So that's why I say if it wasn't no trades and Shedeur ended up going number 1 to Tennessee, that's going to be a problem for Shedeur because he's not like a scrambler or anything like that. And I think it kind of showed that when they played BYU. When they played BYU, they blitzed them and came from certain angles. And when they got back there on him, man, he didn't have no escape ability at all. And I think that's going to be a problem in the NFL, man. He most definitely had to get with a team that focuses on that offensive line. He got to have an offensive line to give him time. But back to what I was saying, y'all, as far as this situation with Deion Sanders going to the Cowboys, I seriously doubt that. I don't believe he gonna. Because over that Colorado where he at now, y'all, he got a lot of big name recruits coming in. He got it good over there. And then think about it, y'all. In the NFL right now, a lot of these coaches are getting fired after like 1-2 years. People already be talking junk about Deion already. Just think about all the shit people gonna be talking if Deion go to the Cowboys and they don't do that good and he end up getting fired after 1 or 2 years. That's why I say he doing good in college. He getting the recruits. He turning that program around. I would not leave and go to the NFL and be in a situation where you might get fired after 1 or 2 years. They fired, man. Look what they just did to your boy Gerard Mayo with the Patriots, man. They fired that man after 1 year. Everybody know when a head coach first coming to a team, you inheriting the team that the last coach just had. So if you get that when a coach comes to that team, you most definitely probably gonna have a different scheme. So now you got players on the team that don't even match the type of scheme that you have. So now you got to try to get players on the team that match your scheme, and try to get players out of there that don't match it. So that's why I say I feel like a coach need to have at least 3-4 years. You got to give him at least 3-4 years to get his players in there. If he don't got a quarterback, he most definitely got to get a quarterback and get some weapons. And maybe after 3-4 years, then judge and see what he do. But after 1 year, I think that was messed up how they did Gerard Mayo, man. Even though Mike Vrabel, I think he's gonna be a good coach for the Patriots with him going back home to New England. I like Mike Vrabel; he's a good coach. So I'm not knocking that. I just think they could have gave Gerard Mayo a little bit more time, man. So that's just an example I'm using, y'all, as far as why Deion should have stayed in college football, where you got security, man. You got job security. You bring a talent to the team. You don't turn the team around in 2 years. In the second year, you don't went to a bowl game. He got top recruits coming to that school who would have never probably came to Colorado if Deion didn't come to Colorado. If Deion stayed at Colorado, Deion probably stayed at Colorado. Ain't no telling how many years, y'all. He go to the Cowboys. If he go to the Cowboys and he don't succeed within maybe 1-2 years, they probably gonna fire him, man. So why go to the NFL when they got everybody on the short lease anyway? When you got it good, where you at? Sometimes it ain't always green. Sometimes the grass ain't always green on the other side, y'all. The little old school saying. Sometimes it ain't always green on that side, y'all. And like I say, I most definitely think him and Jerry Jones were butt heads. Like I said, all y'all gotta do is look at his little reality show with him and his football team. He an old school coach. He likes control. And matter of fact, he even said himself he don't want to coach and he don't want to coach NFL guys. He like coaching the younger guys because they listen. They want to win. You know, when you get in the NFL, you know, some of them guys are already set in their ways. It's totally different in the NFL than when you're dealing with college boys that want to win. You know, they open their hearing, they listening to everything. They don't think they know everything. You know, you ain't too much worried about them coming to meetings late. You know, all that stuff, man. So that's my opinion, man. I think he should just stay where he at. I most definitely I mean, I think, my opinion, y'all, I feel like they done blow this all the way out of proportion, y'all. Now Jared Jones, they say, he went and talked to Deion, but just because Jared Jones go talk to Deion, don't mean he gonna leave Colorado. Just because he's gonna talk to him. I mean, you look all over ESPN everywhere. That's what everybody talking about. They already, it's like some of the people on ESPN, they already got made up in their head, like they just know Deion coming to the Cowboys. I don't think he coming, y'all. I don't think he coming. And if he do come, I think that's gonna be a disaster with him and Jerry Jones, because they're gonna be butting heads. Jerry Jones want to do it his way. He won't get no general manager. He want to do everything his way. How is that gonna work when Deion got a plan how he want to do stuff? If Jerry Jones want to do it his way, it's not gonna work. Think about it, y'all. Mike McCarthy, he went 12-5 three times with the Cowboys. He went 12-5. And he fired the man. He fired the man on the season where he lost his quarterback. He lost a bunch of key players to the team. And you can't win without your damn quarterback. And he fired the man. So what make you think if Deion come in there and he don't do that good the first season, if his ass don't be on the hot seat the second season? And then it'd be like, shit, he could have stayed at Colorado where he had job security. That's why I said, man, I'm not leaving. I would not leave that situation in Colorado, man. He got it good, man. Them people out there in Colorado love him. All type of celebrities and stuff come out there, doing stuff for the team, contributing to the team, coming out there talking to the kids. He got Warren Sapp out there helping coaching. Man, ain't nobody else doing that in college football, man. He got recruits coming out there that probably would have never came to Colorado, man. Probably last school on their mind was probably Colorado before Deion went to Colorado. So that's just my opinion, y'all. If I were Deion, ain't no way in the hell I'm leaving. I'm leaving what I got in a good situation. Go to the Cowboys, where if it's a possibility if you don't do good your first year or two, they gonna put you, they gonna can you. They gonna kick you right out the door. Had that Uber out there waiting for you. Now you hear Jerry Jones now. Prime time. It just didn't work out. Yeah, we tried everything we could. It just didn't work out. He could have just stayed there, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this little clip, y'all. I was looking at Get Up this morning, and I played this little clip from Get Up, man. They was talking about the situation with whether or not they feel like Deion would go to Colorado, man. I'm just touching on this, y'all. Start out the show, and then I'm gonna get into my picks and predictions for this week. And I got another upset for y'all, which if y'all watched my thing last week, I told y'all the Rams were gonna beat Minnesota. I know some folk were like, yeah, no, Rams ain't gonna beat Minnesota, but hey, the Rams, the second half of the season, the Rams been playing great ball, man. They've been playing good ball. Once they got, their receivers back, because at one time Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp was out, for a couple of weeks. So now they got them back, the offense back rolling. They had a young defense. The defense done stepped up big time. They playing very good ball. They sacked Sam Darnold 9 damn times. They had Sam Darnold looking like the old Sam Darnold back there. He was back there holding the ball. You could tell he was back there holding the ball, didn't really want to throw it because scared he's going to make a mistake, not throw it. It almost seemed like he lost his confidence, man. It's like Sam Darnold dropped off the face of the cliff in 2 weeks. It like he played against Detroit, which I thought they would beat Detroit, but Detroit whooped their ass. Sam Darnold didn't look that good. Then he came out against the Rams and dropped the ball again. So what up with you, Keith Hammond, man? You said Rams finna win the Super Bowl. Hey, the Rams. I like the Rams, Keith. Hey, that's my bold prediction. That's one of my bold predictions I'm putting out today, Keith Hammond. My bold prediction today is that the Rams. I told y'all last week the Rams were gonna beat Minnesota. And I'm telling y'all again, the Rams are going to beat the Eagles this weekend. They will beat the Eagles this weekend. The last time they played, the Eagles did beat them. And Saquon Barkley had a pretty good game. I think I'll look at it in a little bit, y'all. I think he had over 100-some yard rushing. AJ Brown had a pretty good game too. But like I said, the Rams defense is playing way better now, man. At the beginning of the season, they had a lot of young players on the defense. Those guys are done stepped up big time, man. You see how they did Minnesota with Sam Darnold, man. Like they had Sam Darnold back there looking like he's seeing ghosts again. But let me see what you say, Keith. You say, I like that. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks so. The Rams have a tight. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Keith. I thought I was the only one. I'm glad you came on here. I know now. I ain't solo. I know I ain't solo now. Because every year it's always a team. It always be at least one team that's like don't win the division. They get in on the wild card and they end up upsetting like one or two teams. And that team this year for me is the Rams. I feel like the Rams. I told y'all they will upset Minnesota. I believe they're gonna beat the Eagles. The Eagles ain't really been looking all that good, y'all. Even though the Eagles beat Green Bay Packers, it was more of Jordan Love turning the ball over, y'all. When they beat the Packers, if you look at the game, you look at the stats, it was mainly because Saquon Barkley running the ball. Saquon Barkley, if you look at the passing stats, the quarterback, he didn't really do that much, y'all. It's mainly Saquon Barkley. And that's why I say the key to beating the Eagles is you got to slow down Saquon Barkley. You slow down Saquon Barkley, that's going to slow their whole complete offense down because that's what they've been leaning off. That's what they've been leaning on the whole season. Because the first 5-6 games of the season before, because, they had an early bye week. I think they had a bye week in like week like 5 or something like that, 4 or 5. They had a bye week. And, before they went into that bye week, they were trying to throw the ball and stuff with Jalen Hurts a little bit more than what they were running. And everybody was talking about them saying, the Eagles, what's going on with the Eagles? They weren't looking good. So when they went into the bye week, and I say I take my hat off to the head coach because he did a great job of making an adjustment in the bye week. When they came out of the bye week, they came out and they were running the ball with Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley was getting at least 22, 25 carries a game. And you see, once they did that, they took the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand like that, and they went on a winning streak. So that's the key. That's the key to the Eagles' offense. And you see A.J. Brown on the sideline pouting, reading the book over there, reading doggone Cat in the Hat books on the sideline. And then he in the press conference talking about they asked him about it after the game. He talking about talking about they just finally caught him. He always reading books on the sideline. No, you don't. I don't look that Eagles game and they don't show AJ Brown on the sideline. I ain't never seen him over there reading no damn book, y'all. Who the hell reading books on the sideline of a football game? I don't know about y'all, but when I played football, when I wasn't in the game, because I only played offense, I didn't play defense. But when I wasn't in the game, what up with you, be good? When I wasn't in the game, y'all, and I was on offense and the defense was on the field, man, I was standing up, pacing back and forth because I was ready to get back in the game. I ain't never seen nobody sitting down on the bench. Now you might see somebody sitting down on the bench and they talking to other guys and stuff. Then when it's time for, them to go back on the field, they go back out there. But I ain't never seen nobody sitting on the bench and pull a book and got a book. First of all, where the hell he get the book from? What, he had the book up in his shoulder pads or something? What, he had the book in his shoulder pads inside his helmet or something? What, he got the book in his hip pad or something? Where he get the book from? First of all, it ain't like they got a library in the stadium or something. Where the hell he get the book from, y'all? On the sideline reading Cat in the Hat books over there reading the Rainbow and shit. Talk about he always read books. No, the hell you don't. Stop lying. No, you ain't reading no goddamn books. He over there reading books because he ain't getting them passes like he normally do, and he ain't happy with it. Which, as a competitor, you do want passes, but at the end of the day, you winning. You winning. It don't matter if you catch 2 passes. If you get the W, that's what it's all about, getting the W, getting the win. Just because you don't get 8-9 passes for like 100 and some yards, it's all good, man. But you best to believe it is going to be a game that they will need you to do that. And it might be this weekend. It is going to be a game when they are gonna need him for them passes. When Saquon Barkley, when they they might be bottling him up and he might not be really getting them rush yard like that. They might have like 8 in the box and they slowing that run completely down. And like I say, Jalen Hurts, he ain't really been doing all that this year, man. I think they've been getting by on they run game big time, man. So that's why Be Good and Keith. I'm picking the Rams, man. That's my bold prediction, and that's my upset alert. I am going with the Rams to upset the Eagles. Let me see what you say, Keith. You said who I think in the Super Bowl. Keith, I'm gonna tell you like this. In the AFC, I got to go with the Chiefs because it just seemed like every year, Baltimore and Buffalo, it always seemed like every time they get in the playoffs and they play against the Chiefs, it's like they'll play a hell of a game, but they get in that fourth quarter down to that last little drive or two. It's like Kansas City, they get that ball, they drive down, or either they defense make a play. And so for me, Keith, Be Good. For me, man, until I see somebody beat this, like as far as for me with the ALC, I gotta see it to believe it. So I ain't gonna believe nobody gonna beat the Chiefs until I see somebody beat the Chiefs. And I think that's gonna be a great game this weekend against Buffalo and Baltimore. That's probably gonna be the best game of the weekend. I feel like whoever win that game, whichever quarterback outshines the other one, I think might probably get that stamp of approval as far as the MVP. I think it's gonna be a great game. I think Josh Allen balled out this year, man. He had lesser talent before he got Amari Cooper. Before he got Amari Cooper in the trade, they had less talent, and Josh Allen was still playing good ball. Just think about it. And I'm gonna tell you somebody else who stepped up on Buffalo team. Damn James Cook, man, the running back. Think about the past couple of years with Buffalo offense. They always had the pass game with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, but they didn't. The knock on their offense was they didn't really have the consistent run game. Now this year they finally got the run game with James Cook, man. James Cook most definitely done step this game up in the run game, and that just opened their offense up way more, man. Just open up their offense way more. So I'm taking Buffalo on that game to beat I'm taking Buffalo to beat the Ravens in that game, y'all. It's gonna be a good game. I think it'll be a pretty good scoring game, but I'm most definitely gonna take the Bills and Josh Allen to beat Baltimore, man. I think the key to that game, one of the keys to that game for me gonna be because I was looking at ESPN this morning, y'all. They still say Zay Flowers. He has not practiced this week at all. He has not practiced. And I seen the coach say something about he could play and don't practice this week. I don't think that's good if you ain't practicing 2 weeks because he didn't practice last week. If you ain't practicing, I know he's a professional. He's been doing that all his life. I got that, y'all. I got that. But if you ain't practiced or nothing in 2 weeks, and then you're going to go out in full contact in the NFL and play, and you ain't going to be rusty. You ain't going to get out there and probably drop a couple of passes. You know what I'm saying? I think even if he did play this Saturday, I don't think he would be 100%. Let me see what you say, Keith. You say, yeah, Bateman took Flowers' spot last game. He was the intended target. Yeah, he was. And you know what, Keith? I think they should. If Flowers don't play, I feel like they should get the other tight end, Isaiah Likely. I think they should get him more involved in the pass game. They threw him a couple of passes the last game when they played against Pittsburgh, but I think they could use him more in the passing game, man. Because I like Isaiah Likely, man. He a good tight end, man. He actually to me, he actually been playing better than damn Mark Andrews lately, if you ask me. Even now, don't get me wrong. Mark Andrews still be balling now, but Isaiah Likely, I like him, man. He a nice tight end. So I think that'll be a good thing for Baltimore if they do that. Now, of course, I don't know what game plan they're gonna come out in, but if it was me If for some reason Zay Flowers don't play, that would be my game plan. I would use Isaiah Likely a little bit more in the passing game because he's a pretty good pass catcher, got pretty good speed, tight end. So it's gonna be a great matchup, man. And it's also gonna be interesting to see, Buffalo if they can slow down Derrick Henry, man. Old King Henry, King Henry, boy, he a load, man. Hey, y'all seen how he stiffed arm old boy from Pittsburgh last week? Hey, that stiff arm, that King Henry stiff arm ain't no joke. That old Statue of Liberty stiff arm, that old bulldozer stiff arm, he just stiff arm. He already a big dude, man. Them dudes probably don't want to tackle him. And then for him just stiff on them boys to the ground like that. That'd just be a shame how Derrick Henry be doing them boys. And then make it so bad, Keith, when your boy Derrick Henry, if he get in open field, your boy don't get caught from behind, man. If he break out in open field, he do not get caught from behind. I don't know if I ever seen him get caught from behind, y'all. When he get out in open field, your boy gone like road runner. Meep, meep. Your boy meep, meep. Your boy be gone like road runner. I'm talking about gone. Pew, what the little noise you make back in the day? Pew, pew, pew. Well, Derrick Henry be riding out on him, boy. He be gone. I swear to God, we was rolling. But hey, y'all, quick thing I want to get into. Oh, yeah. I wanted to show y'all this little video clip. What they were talking about on Get Up this morning, man. They was talking about the situation with Dion. And then I'm gonna get on these doggone matchups, man. I'm gonna let y'all know my picks I did last week. I did pretty good, y'all. I went 4-2 on my picks last week. We'll get into that. Hold on, let me share my screen. If y'all new to the show, man, y'all most definitely y'all subscribe to the show, man. Double tap the screen for the likes. I'm gonna definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Kicking it with your boy, this Big Tight early this morning. Early one Wednesday morning. Well. Big Tight got some predictions. Well. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me get my screen going, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold up. All right, appreciate it, Keith, man. Appreciate it. Let me see. I'm gonna play this little clip right quick, y'all. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just gonna play a couple of little things they were saying, because they pretty much I feel like they're agreeing with what I'm saying. I know they ain't heard what I say, but I believe they're agreeing with what I say. If you hear me what I say. Here we go, y'all.
Is Deion willing to have people look around him? Otherwise, they're going to have this meeting before, because you tried it with Parcells. You saw that it didn't work out that way. Who was another alpha that he tried to go get. Jerry Jones has not changed since he fired Jimmy Johnson. And you're expecting him to change. He's not going to change. And if you're Deion...
See, that's what I'm saying. He's saying the same thing I said, y'all. Jerry Jones is 80-something years old. He's not finna change, y'all. Jerry Jones ain't finna change. That man 80-something years old. That man, hey, that I don't know how old y'all is, but it's just like back in the day with In Living Color, when old boy used to be like, hey, how many jobs do you have? You'd be like, you got one job. He'd be like, you lazy lima bean. Well, when I was your age, I was the car wash. I shined the tires. I changed the tires, and I was a damn good one at that. That's how your boy Jerry Jones is. He want to do every goddamn thing. He need to just do what everybody else do. Be the owner. Get you a general manager. Let them run the team and get your ass out the way. Go out there and get on your yacht and go goddamn surfing or some shit, man. He just all in the way, man. And that's why I say I don't think that situation will work with him and Deion Sanders, man. I think they will bump heads, man. Deion Sanders ain't finna be answering to that man like that when he's ready to make a decision. But here we go, y'all.
Sanders going to that environment. He's not changing. The dude's 82 years old, and he still talks about it's my team. It's going to be, he wants to win his way. And unfortunately, his way is not going to win. It's going to be good. It's going to be okay. It's going to be whatever. It's going to go the ebbs and flows. But until he steps aside and allows somebody to take full control, that means the roster too. That's a big deal if you're Deion Sanders leaving Colorado where you have all the control to go to where you have no control, and a guy's looking around who does the first presser after every game, and he's the voice of the team. That's a tough pill to swallow if you're.
Y'all see what I'm saying? They saying the same thing I'm saying now. Hey, I ain't trying to say I know everything, because I don't know too much around here, but I will say this. Everybody say this, if everybody's saying the same thing, that's what it is. Like the little saying they say, if everybody say old boy smoke crack, if everybody say old boy smoke crack, you be like, no, I don't smoke crack. Hey, yeah, he cool when he be around me. I don't smoke crack. But everybody else say, hey, you know that motherfucker smoking crack, right? Everybody keeps saying the same thing. Hey, it is true. And everybody keeps saying that Jerry Jones ain't gonna let nobody else have control over that because he want the credit if the team go to the Super Bowl, so he want credit. He had Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson came and built that team up through the draft picks and trades and stuff, built that team up to a winning team. And that man him and Jimmy Johnson were button heads, man. I don't even know if he still give Jimmy Johnson credit for them doggone Super Bowl wins. But here we go, y'all. Let me get back to it.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah, this has been run the same way for 30 years.
Thank you.
Right? Like this is
30.
Yeah, Deion was on the team well, like the last time, right? Well, like so you have to be okay with that. If Deion Sanders hypothetically is going to be the head coach of the Cowboys, he's got to be okay with how it works there. Now, certainly he has an understanding of how it works there, but that's a lot different from living it day to day.
Yes.
Right? You just had Mike McCarthy at the end of a 5-year contract get to a point, and Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy they couldn't find a path forward together. Mike's lived it for the last 5 years and all that. So Deion would have to do that. Now, in terms of the attraction for Deion Sanders as a coach, other than the headlines, is he's a program builder, right? That's what he's done in college. Is Dallas a place where a program needs to be built? Does ownership feel that way about that roster? Probably not. So is Deion going to have control over who's on the team to the extent that he did at Colorado? Probably not. So I'm kind of with Lewis and the other guys here, though, like, I don't think it's a match. Now, if Jerry Jones wanted to blow up the way he thinks about his team and
hold on, y'all. I want y'all to hear what he's saying.
First do that hire.
Okay.
Because if my two sons, I would love for them to sit in the locker room with Deion Sanders every day and let him speak the way that he does to his. I think you are a better football team. You're better men because of him. But Jerry's got to step aside. That's the problem in my mind.
Let me get Louis Riddick back in. Go ahead, Louis.
Yeah, there's been no indication whatsoever given by Jerry Jones that he's willing to pivot and go in a different direction as far as philosophically how he wants to run his organization. None. As a matter of fact, he has dug his heels in even more. He said, look, I think, I'm paraphrasing, but he said, look, he bought the team so he could run it, so he could be the boss, so he could be the figurehead, so he could be the guy who's making all the decisions. And that's what comes with having billions of dollars and being able to do that. Has he given you any indication that he's willing to say, hey, you know what, Deion, I'll let you sit back and I'll let you reevaluate every single aspect of the football operation and tweak it how you want. Tweak it how you did at Colorado, how you turned that morbid, university from a football program perspective into into a program now that is doing millions and millions of viewers every Saturday simply because you're there and because you've made them credible.
See what I'm saying? They saying the same thing, y'all. They saying the same thing. That shit is not gonna work. And like I said, man, I feel like they just blowing all this shit out of proportion. I mean, just because Jerry Jones go talk to the man, don't mean he gonna come to the Cowboys. Just because he come talk to him. I mean, yeah, it's free game for you to go talk to him. Yeah, you can go talk to him. But if I were Deion Sanders, ain't no way I'm leaving Colorado. You got a good thing going in Colorado. You getting top recruits over there. He about to get ready to take that program to a whole nother level, man. Matter of fact, with the recruits he got coming in next year and the team he got coming back, I would not be surprised if they make it into the top 12, into the playoffs next year, y'all. I would not be surprised if they make it into the playoffs. Deion Sanders changing that team. He don't change that team around in 2 years, man. In 2 years. 2 years, man. He got them in the bowl game. 9-4 bowl game. 2 years, y'all. So I most definitely want to leave that, go to the NFL where they damn firing coaches after 1 or 2 years. You see, like I told y'all earlier, you see how they did Gerard Mayo, man. They fired that man after 1 year, man. What the hell he gonna do with the Patriots after 1 year? I mean, he had a lot of stuff he need to do with that team. They still need to go to receiver. Excuse me, y'all. I think the quarterback they got, the rookie quarterback, I think he's gonna be straight. I think he's gonna be all right. But they still need some weapons on offense. They need some people on defense. There's a lot of shit the Patriots need right now. And Gerard Mayo most definitely wasn't going to fix that in 1 damn year. He was not going to fix that. And I know they got Mike Vrabel over there, and Mike Vrabel is a good coach. But you can't expect for Mike Vrabel to come in there and turn that team around in 1 damn year. In 1 year. And like I said, when a new coach goes to a team, you're inheriting another head coach players. So if Mike Vrabel run a different scheme than what Gerard Mayo was running, like for example, if Gerard Mayo ran a 4-3 and then damn Vrabel come in there and run a 3-4, that's a problem. Because the motherfuckers on 3-4 ain't gonna fit the 4. I mean, ain't gonna fit the 4-3, and the people on 4-3 ain't gonna fit the 3-4. Let me see. You say no face retro game. Well, let me see what you're saying. You say Deion doesn't need to go to the NFL. It's soft and dumb nowadays. Everything NFL does is a joke. What up with your team money, man? Appreciate you coming through. That's what I'm saying. No face. Ain't no reason for him to come to the NFL. For what? Why you gonna leave a good thing to come to the NFL? Check this out, y'all. Now he got a good thing going at Colorado. Let's say for some reason he'd be like, let's say for some reason Jerry Jones come out the pocket and he give him some big ass contract that ain't nobody ever got it. He get like the big. Let's say Jerry Jones pay him the biggest contract in NFL history. And Deion be like, all right. Hey, what if Deion be like, okay, well, you know, I'm coming on. You don't pay me this much money. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's say Deion come to the Cowboys and he don't make it work. Let's say let's say the first year he ain't successful. Let's say the second year he don't do good. What everybody gonna be saying? Everybody gonna be saying Deion on the hot seat. He ain't getting the job done. When he could have just stayed at Colorado where he got it good. He got top recruits coming in out of Colorado. Stay where you at, man. Oh, man. That, you know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion, man. I feel like Deion should stay where he at. Don't go to no damn NFL. I want to go to the Cowboys. I want to go to no damn Raiders. I wouldn't go to none of them teams, man, because when you're them NFL coaches don't have no stability, man. At least in college football, man, if a coach have a bad year, they not firing you after that year. In college football, it basically when they fire a coach in college football, that means they pretty much fed up with your ass because you done been losing for probably about 5, 6, 7 years, and the team ain't going nowhere, and they feel like they need to go in a different direction. So college football, they'll give you some time to try to get your recruits in there. College football, they'll give you some time. NFL, they ain't giving you no damn time. These folks putting people on the chopping block after 1, 2 damn years, man. And I feel like ain't no way, especially if you're on a team that ain't got no quarterback. If you come to a team that need a quarterback, you are not going to build that team without no damn quarterback. You got to get your quarterback. And then when you do get your quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And see, people, don't get fooled. Don't get fooled with this situation going on with Jayden Daniels, C.J. Stroud, and quarterback like Bo Nix. Because that don't happen that often, y'all. I mean, I know it happened with C.J. Stroud last year, Jayden Daniels and Bo Nix. I most definitely didn't think Bo Nix was going to play how he played this year, especially how he started out. I think when Bo Nix started out like the first 4 games, I don't think he threw that, but maybe like 1 touchdown, some shit like that. But he stepped up his game as the season went, y'all. That's why I say I feel like Sean Payton should get like coach of the year. That's just my opinion. Because I think for him to get the Broncos to the playoffs and they was in salary cap, they was messed up with the salary cap like that after Russell Wilson. I think Sean Payton did a great job. They got a lot of young guys on that defense because I don't think nobody was expecting for the Broncos to get in no doggone playoffs after the situation with Russell Wilson, and they ain't really have no money to sign people. You got a rookie quarterback coming in. You didn't know what he was going to be. So I think Sean Payton did a great job over there with Denver. I feel like somebody like him, I feel like he did a great coaching job. I feel like he should get Coach of the Year. I feel like the defensive coordinator. What up with you, Never Chase? You said, well, let me see. You say, yep, Chiefs winning the Super Bowl again. Hey, it's looking like it. Never Chase. I will tell you this though. I think that'll be a very good Super Bowl if it end up being the Chiefs and Detroit. I think the Chiefs might have the one defense that might be able to contain Detroit. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say the Chiefs can shut them down because I think Detroit got too many weapons for you to shut them down. But I think the Chiefs defense can match up with them. I think the Chiefs defense can match up with them. You say the Chiefs versus the Eagles? Nah, hey, Never Chase. Hey, that's what you see my tight up there, bold prediction, upset alert. Hey, my bold prediction, upset alert, is the Rams gonna whoop the Eagles' ass this weekend. They will be beating the Eagles. I told y'all they were gonna beat the Vikings this past weekend, and they're gonna beat the Eagles this weekend. The Rams will beat the Eagles this weekend, y'all. But just my opinion, Never Chase. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, could be right. But that's what I'm going with. I'm sticking with it. But yeah, I think the Chiefs got the one team that got a defense that can be able to stick with Detroit offense. Everybody else, what up with you, Jamie Mitchell? You say you don't believe that. Hey, Jamie, I do believe it. That's why I said it. I do believe it. That's my upset right there. That is my upset. Everybody else, I don't really see no upsets with nobody else. I don't think Houston can beat Kansas City. I most definitely don't think the Commanders can beat the Lions. Let me see who else. I don't see nobody else really getting no upsets. My only upset that I could see, y'all, is the Rams beating the Eagles. That's the upset. That's my only upset. You said who I got with the Ravens and the Bills? I'm going with the Bills on that one, Never Chase. I am going with the Bills. But I will tell you this, Never Chase. Whoever wins that game, whichever quarterback that like stands out, shines out, I feel like they'll probably be like a front runner for the MVP because both of them done balled out this season. I think Josh Allen did a great job of playing with lesser talent because before he got Amari Cooper, he was still balling without Amari Cooper. And now he got Amari Cooper. James Cook done stepped his game up. What's the other receiver they got? What's his name? Khalil Shakir or something like that. Like I ain't never heard that dude. I heard of him, but he wasn't playing like that before this year. Like Josh Allen, he done got them guys on. He done stepped the guys. What you want to call that? He done stepped his game up with lesser talent, if you want to put it like that. Let me see. You say Never Chase. You say the Chiefs would love to play the Ravens again. Would be more easier than the Bills. That's true. I think the MVP goes to Josh Allen. Yeah, man. I think this gonna be the game to settle between the MVP, man. I think whichever quarterback have the best game, shines, lead their team to a victory. I think they pretty much gonna be the front runner for the MVP. Just my opinion. What up with your Quantum, man? Appreciate you coming through, brother. I'll put the link in the chat in a few minutes, Quantum. I'm gonna do my predictions, and then you know how I do it. I'll put the link in the chat. Y'all want to come in here and holler at me, or if you agree or disagree, it's all good. We'll talk about it. But yeah, Quantum, I was just talking about this doggone situation before I get into my picks and shit, man. The situation with Deion, man. His ass ain't going nowhere, Quantum. He ain't going to no damn Cowboys. He is not going to the Cowboys. If he do go to the Cowboys, shame on you, because you got it good where you at. Why you gonna leave something good and go over there where you don't know how it's gonna be? You don't know how it's gonna be with the Cowboys. They got a little talent on the team. You got your quarterback, you got your receiver, you got your pass rusher. Yeah, that's true. But you don't know how it's gonna be. You don't know how injury is gonna be. You don't know how it's gonna be, and you know you already know they got the coaches on the short leash, man. They firing people after 1 or 2 years. So I would stay in college football where they at least give you time to build your team, get your roster together. They at least give you that amount of time. If in college football, they'll give you some time. If after about 5-6 years you ain't did shit, then yeah, they're gonna get rid of your ass. But they're gonna at least give you time to get some recruits on that team, get your quarterback. They're gonna give you time, man. So I feel like if you're doing good in college football, stay where you at, because the pay ain't really that much of a difference, man. The coaches in college football getting paid just as much or more than the coaches in the NFL. So I ain't going nowhere. And then you got a bunch of young guys on the team. You know what I'm saying? They more want to listen because they trying to get to the next level. The guys on the next level, you got some of them gonna listen, but all of them ain't listening. You got some of them probably coming to meetings late and shit, been clubbing all night. Man, I'm staying in college football, man. Let me see, Quantum, you say you don't think so either. You should stay put. Yeah, the college coaching job is way more secure. Right, that's what I'm saying, man. And yeah, they love Dion in Colorado, man. Why leave that? I mean, why leave that? It just don't make no sense to me, man. It do not make no sense to me for him to leave Colorado. It don't make no sense at all. No sense. But all right, y'all. Let me get into my picks from last week, y'all. Y'all know how I always do. I'm gonna let y'all know how I did last week, and then we'll get into my picks for this week coming up. And if you're new to the channel, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to your boy Big Chipe, man. Double tap the screen for the likes. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Most definitely. All right, so here we go. And y'all know how I do. If you're new to the channel, this is how I do with my picks. I go with the point spread. So the way I do it, even if I pick the right team, if they don't cover the points, then that is a L, because that's how they're gonna do you in the casino. They got to cover the spread. So this how we do it. This is how we do it. Here we go, y'all. Now the first game, we had the Chargers and the Texans. They had the Chargers winning by 2.5. And if y'all watch my show, I told you I took the Chargers against the Texans, but the Texans ended up whooping the Chargers' ass. Your boy Justin Herbert threw like 4 interceptions. The score ended up being 32-12. So that was an L for the first loss. That was the first loss for me, y'all. Texans beat the Chargers. On the second game, you had the Steelers and the Ravens. Third time they were playing each other, y'all. Third time. Division game. I picked the Ravens to win. They had the Ravens winning by 9.5. I took that 9.5. The Ravens won 28-14, so that was a W. Next game, you had the Broncos and the Bills. They had the Bills winning by 7.5. As y'all know, the Bills beat the Broncos 37-7. So they most definitely, yes, sir, they most definitely covered the point spread. So that was a W. The next game we had was the Packers and the Eagles. They had the Eagles winning by 5.5. I most definitely picked the Eagles over the Packers. The Eagles won 22-10, which I feel like the Eagles didn't look real impressive. Jordan Love had 3 interceptions, and I think he had 3 interceptions and a fumble, y'all. But Jordan Love most definitely didn't look good in that game. The Eagles able to get the running game going with Saquon Barkley, and they won that game. So that was a W. The next game we had the Commanders and Tampa. They had Tampa winning by 3.5, and I took Tampa to beat the Commanders. But that doggone fumble that Baker Mayfield had, toward the end of the game, that pretty much killed the game, y'all. The Commanders was able to take advantage of that, y'all, and they end up winning the game 23-20 with a field goal that bounced off the upright and went inside the uprights. So the Commanders had a big upset win against Tampa, because I think a lot of people thought Tampa was going to win. I know some people probably said the Commanders, but I most definitely thought Tampa was going to win, man. The way Baker Mayfield been playing, I thought they were going to win. They pretty much, if you watch the game, I mean, Tampa, they should have won the game. If you watch the game, you'll be like, Tampa should have won that game. You'll say the same thing I said. They messed the game up. They messed the game up when when Baker Mayfield fumbled the ball. That killed them. So that game was an L for me, y'all. And last but not least was the Rams and the Vikings. Like I told y'all earlier, that was my upset of the week. I had picked the Rams to beat the Vikings. They had the Vikings win about 2.5. And of course, you know the Rams beat the Vikings 27-9. They end up sacking your boy Sam Darnold 9 times. Had your boy Sam Darnold back there holding the ball like he was seeing ghosts again, like when he was playing for the Jets. They was back there slamming him on his head out there. But boy, again, slammed on his head. All right, y'all. We finna get into my picks, my predictions, predictions, upset. Y'all been listening to me. Y'all already know who I picked for my upset this week, which was the Rams. I'm picking the Rams over the Eagles. But let's get into it, y'all. All right, first of all, I'm gonna show y'all the playoff bracket. This is the playoff bracket for the AFC side, which y'all already know. Houston is playing Kansas City. Baltimore is playing Buffalo. On the other side of the ball, on the NFC side, you got the Commanders playing Detroit, LA Rams at the Eagles. So let's get into it, y'all. The first game we're getting into is Kansas City and Houston, y'all, which I think should be a good game, but I am going to take Kansas City to beat Houston in this game. Right now, they got the Chiefs winning by 8 points, y'all. The total points on the game is 41.5. They're giving the Chiefs a 62.7% chance to win. Now, the stats on the season for these two teams, C.J. Stroud had 3,727 yards. He had 20 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Joe Mixon had 116-yard rushing with 11 touchdowns. And the leading receiver for Houston was Nico Collins with 6-8 reception for 106 yards and 7 tutties. Now, on the other side of the ball with Patrick Mahomes. He had 3,928 yards on the season, 26 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. Leading rusher was Kareem Hunt because y'all know Isaiah Pacheco was hurt probably about half of the season. What up with you, Ethan Frank, man? Yo. Appreciate you coming through, man. Just doing my little predictions for this week if you're just getting in here, man. Just doing my predictions, man. And shoot, it's like 55 people in here watching, man. Y'all must definitely double tap the screen for the likes and subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man, if y'all like my show. Or if you want to kick back and listen and subscribe later, see if you like me, it's all good, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. But Kareem Hunt has a 728-yard rushing and 7 tutties. And believe it or not, because Travis Kelce had a down year, y'all, he still had 97 reception for 823 yards and 3 touchdowns, even though he had a down year. Now, a little quick note, if y'all ain't heard, you might have already heard it, but the Texans, they have waived wide receiver Diontae Johnson ahead of the Chiefs game this week. And, man, when I say Diontae Johnson, he can't get right, like on Life when they say, he just can't get right, boss. He just can't. I don't know what's wrong with him. He can't get right, boss. That's exactly what's wrong with your boy Diontae Johnson, man. Pittsburgh let him go. Then he went to the Panthers. The Panthers let him go. Then he went to Baltimore. Baltimore trying to get him in the game. He over there sitting by the damn heater. Hey, come on, Diontae. Come on, get in the game. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm over here by the heater, man. I'm good. What up with your candy girl, man? Appreciate you coming through. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit that like button. 3 dots. Yeah, the 3 dots up in the top right-hand corner. Y'all can hit. What up with your 336, man? What up, man? Yeah, man, just doing my little predictions today, man. I'm on the Chiefs game right now, the Chiefs and the Texans. And like I say, they got the Chiefs winning by 8. I am going to take the Chiefs over the Texans. And like I say, they waived Diontae Johnson. Now, my keys to the game, y'all. And once I get through with this, I'm going to put the link in the chat if y'all want to come up and holler at me. If y'all agree, disagree, you know how we do it. Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming through, Candy Girl. Well, who that is? KJ the Great. What up with you, man? I appreciate you coming through, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming through. Now, my key to this game, y'all, this Houston, Texas, and Kansas City. The first key gonna be the Texans. They most definitely got to have a strong defensive performance to contain Patrick Mahomes and the great play calling of Andy Reid. Because, I love Kobe Bryant. What up with you, man? You say the Chiefs losing? What? Oh, man, I don't know, man. Hey, you drive a hard bargain, brother. You drive a hard bargain. I don't know, man. Hey, I would say this, though. Kobe Bryant. Hey, I like you already because that's my favorite player all time. Kobe Bryant. That was my favorite player, boy. Favorite player. My favorite player was Kobe Bryant and Kevin Garnett. So you always welcome. You come through here. I love Kobe Bryant. Matter of fact, I'm putting your goddamn message up here, goddamn it. Kobe Bryant, let's get it, baby. Yeah, highlight your message up there. Kobe B, the Black Mamba. Yes, sir. My favorite player. Kobe Bryant and Kevin Garnett. They were my two favorite players, man. But let me get back to it, y'all. Like I say, the Texans most definitely going to have a strong defensive performance against Patrick Mahomes and the great play calling of Andy Reid, man. Another thing going to be the edge rushers, Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson, which y'all seen last week. They got out to Sam Darnold. They most definitely got to get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. The last time these teams played, which was in week 16, the Chiefs, they defeated Houston 27-19. Just a little fun fact for y'all out there. Also, the Chiefs, they have got back. I don't know if y'all peak game, but the Chiefs done got back Hollywood Brown. I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably, implement him more into the offense for the playoffs. Let me see. You said, did you see how the Texans did against the Chargers? Yeah, man. Hey, them boy got after the Chargers, man. And then Justin Herbert, he didn't help out throwing the ball to the wrong damn team and stuff, overthrowing people. What he throw, like 4 interceptions? That did not help, man. That's why my other show I had, y'all. That's why my other show I had. Do y'all think Justin Herbert is overrated, man? Because Justin Herbert supposed to be like that next group of quarterbacks. He's supposed to be like that next group of quarterbacks that's like leading up to being one of the top quarterbacks. But it seems like in the playoffs or big game situations, it seems like your boy just be throwing picks, man. He be throwing interceptions and shit, fucking up. I'll tell you what he need to do, y'all. He need to grow. I'll tell you what he need to do. Yeah, man. Hey, Kobe. Hey, some people might not agree with me when I say that, man, but I think he's a good quarterback. It's just at certain times, I think at certain times when you need him to step his game up, he don't do that. So that's why I said, the fact that, do y'all think that he overrated? Because I think when he need to step up and he need to be that guy, he don't be it. When it's just a regular game, y'all just playing, he'll play good. But when the game on the line, it's like he fuck it up every time. Let me see. Alfredo War, you say we are one of the top pressure teams indeed. We have to double that. No turnovers. Yeah. Yes, sir. You said 336. You said Herbert is Phillip Rivers. Oh, man. Hey, but you know what? Yeah, Phillip Rivers used to be like that, man. He did. But yeah, man, the Texans most definitely, those two doggone defensive ends they most definitely got to step, get that pressure on Patrick Mahomes. And I will tell y'all this, y'all. People have been getting to Patrick Mahomes this year because y'all know the Chiefs haven't been looking as strong as they have in the past, years. They don't want a lot of close games. They don't want a lot of what you want to call ugly games. That's like good and bad because when you win them, when you're able to win close games and ugly games, it helps you out a lot because when you get in the playoffs and you get into an ugly game where y'all neck and neck, or you might be behind 3 points, you got the ball last drive, you got maybe a minute on the clock. You've been in that situation probably about 4 or 5 times in the season already. So it's no pressure. Everybody cool, calm, and relaxed because they're like, hey, this is nothing, man. Let's go, man. We've been doing this all year. We done played about 5, 6 games like this. Let's get it, man. This ain't shit. Rather as a team that ain't never been in that situation the whole season, and now you're in a situation where you got a minute on the clock, you need to drive the whole field to either try to get a field goal or a touchdown. Well, you might start pressing a little bit because you ain't been in that situation. So that's why I say that's one good thing you can look at, with them being in a lot of close, ugly games. And like I was saying, sometimes, they don't have a couple of games where they don't have a little luck on their side. And I feel like, with you having a successful season, sometimes you're gonna have a little luck on your side. I think they lucked out when they blocked that kick against the Broncos. I think they lucked out against the Raiders when the doggone center fumbled the snap. So it's been a couple of games they don't lucked out, but hey, sometimes you need you need luck on your side sometimes. Especially when you're the top team, man. I'll tell y'all this, man. When you're the top team, you can play a team that ain't won them but 2 or 3 damn games. But that damn team that don't play 2 or 3 games, they don't won 2 or 3 games, they gonna play the damn shit out your ass. Because it's about bragging rights, y'all. They might be like, hey, we ain't win that but 2 games, but hey, we whooped y'all ass. That's how people be. Yeah, shit. Yeah. We ain't doing that. Yeah. They be like, somebody be like, man, y'all ain't win that but 2 games, man. Y'all was sorry as hell. They be like, yeah, we ain't doing that. But hey, we beat them damn Chiefs though. They be like, oh yeah, y'all did beat them. See, it be about the bragging, man. They be on that check mark. So, when you on top, you gonna get everybody best game, man. Everybody best game. But let me keep going, y'all. Another thing, another key to the game for me, y'all, as far as with the Texans, Alfredo, as far as with the Texans, they got to protect C.J. Stroud, y'all. Let me see, you say Quantum, you say that's out of Carolina Reaper. Hey, Quantum, don't be starting that bullshit, man. I'm going to put the link in the chat in a minute, Quantum. I'll see you over there. The Texans most definitely got to do a good job in protecting C.J. Stroud. And the reason why I say that, y'all, I'm finna show y'all. Well, I'm going to tell y'all. Because C.J. Stroud was sacked 52 times. C.J. Stroud was sacked 52 times this season, which was the second most sacks behind Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams was sacked 68 times. 68. Caleb Williams was sacked 68 fucking times in one season. That is ridiculous. C.J. Stroud was sacked 52 times. And coming up third behind him was Geno Smith with 50 times. Man, you get sacked like this, hey, 336. When you get sacked that many times, this is how you look on the sideline. That's how you look on the sideline when you got sacked that many times, man. Hey, you see how he looking? He got that. You see how he got that bottom lip out with that head back, man. This some bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. I'm tired of this shit. Some bullshit. Y'all see? You see how he chin in, Quantum? Look how he look. You see how he chin in, man. These niggas sorry as hell, man. Hey, man, every time I drop back, somebody in my face, man. That's how he is on the sideline. He just said he can't say it to nobody else, so he just thinking it to himself. Every time I drop back, somebody in my face, man. I can't do nothing, man. I try to run this way, they sack me. I run that way, they sack me. I drop back, they sack me. I look upfield, they sack me. I can't go nowhere, man. Then somebody gonna come beside him, sit beside. Hey, man, you all right, man? You looking a little sad over here. Yo, man, I can't sleep at night, man. I keep waking up in cold sweats, man. People keep looking like people sacking me in my sleep, man. I just can't get them off me, man. I just can't get them off me. What your boy saying? What your boy said? What your boy said? New Jack City. I can't get off me. Just can't get off of me. I can't come. Yeah, that's how he is with them sacks, man. You can't get off me. Get sacked into sleep, y'all. But that's gonna be back to it, y'all. That's gonna be a key thing in this game, man. A big key thing, man. Can they keep C.J. Stroud? Can they keep him upright, man? Where he can try to get the ball to Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz. They most definitely got to get the run game going with Joe Mixon, which they've been doing a great job of that. Joe Mixon done did. He had another good year. Let me see. Alfredo, you say we can't let the big 90 wreck the offensive line. What? Yeah, y'all got to be able to run the ball. You got to, man. You got to be able to get that run game going with Joe Mixon, man. Got to. So that's another key for me, y'all, to see how they protect C.J. Stroud, man, because he's the second most sacked quarterback in the league. Matter of fact, these two teams, they played each other in week 16. And the Chiefs, they won 27-19 over the Texans. In that game, C.J. Stroud had 244 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Joe Mixon had 14 carries for 57 yards, and Tank Dell had 6 receptions for 98 yards and 2 tutties. Let me see what you say. I love Kobe Bryant. You say, okay, but have a nice day. And if I see you on live again. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Hey, make sure you subscribe to your boy. I love Kobe Bryant, man. If you ain't subscribed, Alfredo, I guess that's how I'm saying your name right. Yeah, anybody listening, man, if y'all ain't already subscribed to your boy Big Tight, man, y'all subscribe to your boy. Double tap the screen for the likes. And all right, appreciate that, Kobe, man. That's what I'm gonna call you when you come, man. I'm gonna call you Kobe Bean, Black Mamba. But yeah, appreciate you coming through, man. I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning, so just keep your notification button on, man. I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning. Now, as far as with Patrick Mahomes in that last game they played, y'all, Patrick Mahomes had 260 yards, a tutty. He had a passing touchdown and a rush touchdown. And Kareem Hunt had 11 carries for 55 yards in the touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, he had 7 receptions for 65 yards and a touchdown, y'all. So that's pretty much the keys to the game. And like I said, I'm going with the Chiefs on that game to beat the Texans. So let's move on to the next game, which I know a lot of y'all probably going to be watching this game. Should be a good, I think, it probably going to end up being a high-scoring game, y'all. I believe it is. The Commanders and Detroit, man, which I think is going to be a good game. Now, on this game right here, they got the Lions winning by 10 points. Excuse me. For the point spread, they got the Lions winning by 10 points. Total points of the game, they got it at 55.5, and they're giving the Lions a 73% chance to win. Now, on the season, your boy Jayden Daniels, he had 3,568 yards passing, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, and he had 891 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. That's a lot of damn running, man. What up with your Kevo? You said, or we could trade for Garrett Wilson. Who you talking about, Kevo? Who? Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Let me catch up. Let me catch up with your messages. You say we Texans need draft, or you can trade for Garrett Wilson. Hey, you know what, Kevo? If you think about it, I understand where you're coming from, Kevo, but you got to think about it. Your receivers, they're gonna be back next year. Tank Dell, he eventually gonna be back. Stephon Diggs, he'll be back. But I can't understand why you say Emeka, because both of them coming off of injuries. That was a bad injury with Tank Dell, man, with his knee injury. So I do understand why you say that with Emeka. Hey, I like Emeka though. He's a good receiver, man. I like him. He run good routes. Man, if y'all peak game, man, Ohio State, man, they come with the receivers. It's like every year a receiver leave. Next thing you know, they got like 2 more good receivers. Like, damn, what the hell? How the hell they keep getting all these good receivers like that? What did they saying on the recruiting trip? Yeah, they put a little extra money in the pocket or something. They buying mama dad a house, or what they doing, man? They just keep getting these receivers, man. Need to start calling Ohio State wide receiver U. It was LSU, but now it seems like it's Ohio State be getting the wide receivers every year. Let me see how free you say this just may be the game where Detroit offense fails them. Man, I don't know, Alfredo. You say, yeah, that Tank Dell injury was crazy. Maybe God heals him to perfect. Man, I hope so, man. Kevo, I hope so, man, because I hate to see. Even though I'm not a Texans fan, but you don't want to see nobody get hurt like that, because them guys, they put in so much work in the offseason, all the nutrition and stuff they do with their body and stuff. So you hate when you see players go down like that, man. I hate to see that, man. But yeah, I most definitely think, because of that, they might do want to get a receiver in the draft, just to be on the safe side. If he do come back good, then hey, you're on the popping regardless, because you ain't gonna have Stephon Diggs that long anyway. So if Tank Dell do come back and he good, it's just like he ain't lost a step, then you good to go. You got you that receiver that you can probably let Diggs eventually walk out the door, and you just keep it rolling. But all right, y'all, let me get back to it. Your boy Scary Terry, McLaurin, he had 82 receptions on the season for 1,096 yards and 13 tutties. Now, as far as with Detroit, they season stats on offense, the leaders, of course, Jared Goff, 4,629 yards, 37 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Now, Jahmyr Gibbs, I thought this was nice for Jahmyr Gibbs because of the fact that he wasn't the leading running back the whole season. Y'all know pretty much it was him and Montgomery. For him to still have 1,412 yard rushing and 16 touchdowns, that's a lot, man. You see, 336, you say you got the Lions. Yeah, I'm going with the Lions too, 336. They got the Lions winning by 10. I'm most definitely going to take the Lions. What up with you, my Tillman, man? Yes, sir. Double tap the screen for the lights, for the Lizikes. But, yeah, I'm most definitely going to go with the Lions too, 336. They just got so many weapons on offense, man. I think the only way you could beat the Lions is you got to be able he can't move in the pocket like that. So you got to figure out a way to affect him. If you can affect him, get him off his spot, maybe get him a rushing throw, maybe get some pressure on him, then that'll give you a good shot. But if you're not able to get pressure on Jared Goff and he able to sit back there and throw the ball like he done did most of the damn season, he gonna kill you, man. He gonna kill you because they got too many weapons. You got Amon St. Brown, you got Jameson Williams, you got Sam Laporta. They just got too many weapons, man. Jahmyr Gibbs. They got too many weapons, man. Let me see what you say. You said Commanders will need 2 of those 17-play drives with a touchdown. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's a good I'm gonna put your message up here, Alfreda. Because that's a good strategy right there. I see where you're going with that. Because if they have long drives like that, then guess what? Detroit can't do nothing if they're sitting on the sideline. So I'm gonna definitely agree with you on that. That's a good comment right there, Alfredo. If you have those long drives, you got them on the sideline. Hey, they can't. Hey, Jared Goff can't throw no passes. Ain't nobody running no ball. Look at no touchdowns. If your ass on the sideline, sitting down, and that kind of gets you out of rhythm too, Alfredo, because you're sitting down on the sideline, waiting. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good strategy right there to try to have some long drives to keep them on the sideline. That's how they used to try to do, with them good quarterbacks back with, Peyton Manning and Drew Brees. Everybody just try to say, try to get them long drive, get the run game going to keep them on the sideline. So that's a good strategy right there. Good strategy. Now, the Commanders, like I say, they got here. They pulled off the big upset against Tampa last week, man. Like I say, Baker Mayfield did that fumble toward the end of the game, and that pretty much killed it right there. And they end up beating them, like I say, 23-20 with that field goal bounced in off the upright. Now, my keys to victory, the first one for the Commanders. Can the Commanders defense slow down the high-power offense of the Detroit Lions? And like I said, can they get pressure on Jared Goff? Because if you can get pressure on Jared Goff, that's going to slow all that shit down, y'all. They're going to slow their whole offense down. If you can get pressure on Jared Goff. You got to get pressure on Jared Goff. So one of my keys to this game is Washington defense against that Detroit offense, man. They most definitely got to try to – they got to figure out they got to try to figure out a way to slow them out, man. Whether they do some blitzing, they got to figure out something, man, if they want to have any chance in this game. Because if they don't, this might end up being a high-scoring game, man. This game might be up in like the 30s or the high 30s, man, low 40s. It might be that type of game because both of these teams got pretty good offenses. Now, my number 2 key is Detroit defense try to contain Jayden Daniels, man, because Jayden Daniels, he did a lot of running against Tampa this past weekend, man. So, with him being able to do stuff, on his feet, scrambling, making plays, and he's a great, he accurate, great passer. Let me see what you say, Kivo. You say score probably going to be something wild like 41-17 with the Lions win. I feel bad for the Commanders because they're going to get swept. Hey, Kivo, it could be any type of – with these two teams right here, it could be any type of game, man. It could be a game where, like you say, it could be a game where Detroit jump out on their ass and it's pretty much a wrap. Or it could be a game where Detroit scoring, and that thing you know the Commanders scoring. Detroit scoring, that thing you know Commanders scoring. I think it can go either way, y'all. But when it's all said and done, I'm going with Detroit. I feel like the Commanders don't have enough defense. I feel like they'll probably fix that in the offseason with the coach they got. I do feel like he'll probably tighten up the defense in the offseason. But I don't think they got enough defense to slow down Detroit. That's just my opinion, y'all. Let's see, Alfred, you said Scary Terry will have 2 bombs for a touchdown. Now, I wouldn't doubt that. Scary Terry, he going to get in that end zone. Now, that's one thing he going to do. He going to get in that end zone. He will get in that end zone. I agree with you on that. So those are my two keys to the game, y'all, because I feel like both of these teams got pretty high power offenses. My first one going to be, can the Commanders slow down Detroit defense and get pressure on Jared Goff? And for Detroit, the main thing for Detroit is they got to try to contain Jayden Daniels, man. Try to slow him down with him getting out in the open field, scrambling, getting the first downs on third down, keeping the chain moving. So it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be a good game. We'll see who defense step up, because both of these teams most definitely can put points on the board. But like I say, I'm going with Detroit. They got Detroit winning by 10. I'm going with Detroit and them damn 10 points. Now the next game, y'all. Now this is my next game. This is my y'all see I got up there my bold prediction, my upset alert, which is this game right here, y'all. I feel like this is probably about the only game that can be an upset. I'm taking the Rams over the Eagles, y'all. I'm taking the Rams over the Eagles like I took them this past weekend over the Vikings. I'm gonna keep rolling with them Rams, and they're gonna ram them Eagles right up out the air, y'all. So right now, they got the Eagles winning by 6 points, and they're giving the Eagles a 65.4% chance to win. Total points on the game is 43.5. Now, as far as the stats on the season, Matthew Stafford got 3,762 yards, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Kyron Williams, he got over that 1,000 yard mark. He had 1,299 yards, 14 tutties. Puka Nacua, he had 79 receptions, 990 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And remember, y'all, Puka Nacua missed about 3-4 games, and he still damn near got 1,000 yards. 336, you say you got the Rams too? All right. Hey, you thinking like me. It's somebody else in here was talking about the Rams too. I got to go back up. But, yeah, somebody else picked the Rams in here too. Now, on the season, now check this out, y'all. Jalen Hurts most definitely had a down year. As far as his passing on the season, he only had 2,903 yard passing, 18 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. So he most definitely didn't have a big year passing the ball. They've been leaning on Saquon Barkley, though, y'all. Of course, y'all know Saquon Barkley got 2,005 yard rushing, 13 tutties. A.J. Brown got 67 receptions for 1,079 yards and 7 touchdowns. Now, my keys to this game. Now, this is the number one key to the game right here. Number one stunner. What up? It is the Rams defense. Can the Rams defense slow down Saquon Barkley? Because right now, that is the Eagles' bread and butter, Saquon Barkley. As y'all see, Jalen Hurts ain't really been putting up the passing number this year. That's why your boy A.J. Brown on the sideline reading goddamn Dr. Seuss book, reading Dr. Seuss books and shit on the sideline, because he ain't getting the ball as much as he want to. He on the sideline reading rainbow books, goddamn playing goddamn square one over there. So that's gonna be my key to the game. Can the Rams defense slow down Saquon Barkley? Because if they can slow down Saquon Barkley, it's on and goddamn popping, y'all. It's on and popping if the Rams slow down Saquon Barkley. Now, as far as my number 2 key to the game, now this will go on the Eagles side, y'all. Number 2 is, can the Eagles get pressure on Matthew Stafford and slow down that passing attack for the Rams, man? Because y'all know Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams out the backfield. They most definitely got a nice offense. So those are my 2 main keys to the games. Can the Rams slow down Saquon Barkley? And can the Eagles get pressure on Matthew Stafford to slow down that passing attack, y'all? Now, these teams played this year already. They played in November. When they played, the Eagles beat the Rams 37-20. Saquon Barkley, Man, god damn. Saquon Barkley had 255 yard rushing and 2 touchdowns. He had a franchise record. God dang. Boy, hey, your boy was hey, hey, Saquon Barkley ran all over their ass. Good Lord. 255 yard rushing. Jesus. All right, AJ Brown had 109 yard receiving and a touchdown. Now, in that game, the Eagles outgained the Rams offense. The Eagles total offense, they had 481 yards total offense, and the Rams had 290 yards total offense, which is damn near 200-yard difference. It's a 191-yard difference of total offense, y'all. But golly, I ain't know Saquon Barkley hit their ass up for 255. Good Lordy Lord. That boy running on there. You were running that pill on their ass. Golly, boy. Man, I don't know, man. No, I ain't second guessing my pick, y'all. I'm staying with my pick. I'm staying with the Rams. But golly, I might be sweating a little bit over here. 336. Good, Jesus. 255 yards. Damn. But yeah, that's most definitely gonna be the number one key to that game, y'all. The Rams got to slow down Saquon Barkley. They got to, man. They got to. Now, this matchup right here, y'all. Now, as far as with the Eagles are 6-0 in franchise history in home games for the playoff semi-round. Those 6 games that they won at home, they won in 1980 against the Vikings. They won in 2002 against the Falcons. 2003, they won against the Packers. They won against the Vikings again in 2004. They beat the Falcons again in 2017 and the Giants in 2022. And you know what, man? Well, how the Giants been looking, you wouldn't even thought the Giants was in the playoffs in 2022. I had to go back and look. I like the Giants was in the playoffs in 2022. I had to go back and look that up. Let me see. What up with your Nas and Bomb? You said the Commanders, the Eagles, Rams going to show y'all this week. Y'all almost lost to a half an injury. Joy Love. Hey, Nas, I agree with you, man. I'm picking the Eagles. I mean, not the Eagles. I'm sorry. I'm picking the Rams over the Eagles. I'm sorry. I am picking the Rams over the Eagles. That is my bold prediction. That is my upset of the week. Matter of fact, that ain't no bold prediction, y'all. That's just an upset. My bold prediction in that game is that the Rams will hold Saquon Barkley under 100 yards. That's gonna be my bold prediction for the game. The Rams defense will hold Saquon Barkley under 100 yards. And that's my upset alert for the weekend, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You said I'm picking both teams. Hey, you caught that name 336. All right, y'all. All right, last but not least, the big game of the weekend, y'all. The big game of the weekend. This game gonna be real good. I think that, like I said earlier, I think this game gonna come down to who pretty much get that stamp and get first in line as far as getting that MVP trophy. John Hanson, you say the Eagles are not winning. Hey, I know you just coming in here, but I'm picking the Rams, man. The Rams is my upset pick, man. I'm going with the Rams. So I'm gonna definitely appreciate you coming through, John Hanson and Nas Abon. If y'all ain't subscribed, man, y'all subscribe to your boy Big Tight, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all double tap the screen for the likes, man. Or you got the little 3 dots up in the top right-hand corner. You can tap that. You can hit that for the like button. I most definitely appreciate y'all coming through, man. Now my last yes, sir, John. Hey, I try to be, man. I try to be. Hey, what Forrest Gump say? Stupid is and stupid does. Stupid is and stupid does, what Forrest Gump say. You say you definitely picking the Bills on this one, but it will be not easy. Nah, it won't. You say I got Buffalo beating the Rams. Hey, y'all thinking like me, man. Hey, shoot, let me check my Palm Pilot. Y'all boy thinking just like me because I am taking the Bills over the Ravens in this game, y'all. I'm taking the Bills over the Ravens, and I'm gonna tell y'all this game right here. They got the Ravens winning by 1 point. That's what they got right now. They got the Ravens winning by 1 point. The total points on the game, they got about 51.5. But like I told y'all, I'm taking the Bills and Josh Allen to beat the Ravens. I'm taking the Bills. Now, the keys to this game, y'all, is because both of these teams got great quarterbacks. Both of these quarterbacks been playing great. So my first key to the game is which defense will be able to make enough plays to win this game, man, because I think this game going to come down to which defense play the best. Because both of these teams got very good offenses. Both of them got quarterbacks that are very accurate, make explosive plays. Both of them can beat you running the ball, third down, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Both of them can take off running and, get that first down. So you say, Douglas Media, you say you're taking the Ravens over the Bills. All right, man. It's going to be a good one, y'all. I can't wait, man. This is going to be a very good game. I can't wait. I might do y'all keep your notification bell on. I might do a live game reaction on that one. I know I'm most definitely going to do the Saturday night. I'm doing the Commanders in Detroit Saturday night. So y'all keep your notification bell on. I'm going to do a live game reaction on that one. My second key to the game, y'all, is can the Bills defense slow down the rushing attack of the Ravens? And y'all know what I mean by rushing attack. Your boy King Henry. Can the Bills slow down King Henry? Because King Henry, if he get loose on you, boy, hey, you do not want King Henry to get loose on you. Because that stiff arm is something crucial. That stiff arm ain't no joke. That's that doggone what is that? The doggone Megatron. That's that Megatron stiff arm. Hey, that's that Transformer stiff arm, boy. And that stiff arm ain't no joke for doggone Derrick Henry, man. Your boy either gonna run you over or you gonna get caught with that stiff arm. I don't know which one worse, y'all. Which one is more? What? Let me ask y'all. Which one is more embarrassing? Getting ran over or getting just stiff armed to the ground? Just getting stiffed on to the ground, just getting embarrassed in front of everybody. Which one y'all feel like is more embarrassing? You said I feel sorry for the yeah, man. Derrick Henry, boy. That was crucial last week, man. That was crucial. But yeah, that's my second key to the game. And then my last key to the game, y'all, is can the Ravens contain James Cook and Josh Allen, man, because James Cook really been doing a great job in the run game. Buffalo haven't, in the past couple of years, they haven't really been having a consistent run game like that. And they got it this year with James Cook, man. He done stepped his game up. So, like I say, man, it's going to be a great game. I think when it all boiled down, it's going to come down to which defense can do the best against the opposite team offense. It's going to come down to what defense play the best, y'all. To cut a long story short. You see, John, you say, I see like line up the Bills secondary. Hey, likely going to be a most definitely keep. Hey, John, if Zay Flowers don't play, if I were the coach, I most definitely would get Isaiah Likely more involved in the passing game, man, because he most definitely is a threat. Let's see, Douglas, you say I feel sorry. Yeah, okay, I read yours. John, you say Tomlin needs to go. Yeah, it been rumors about him leaving, man. We'll see what happens. It been big rumors about he might be gone, man. Man, if he leave, man, where y'all think he might go? Everybody talking this junk about they think Deion might go to the Cowboys. I don't think he's going though. But hey, I tell y'all what, if Pittsburgh do get rid of Mike Tomlin, I guarantee you it's gonna be a line waiting for him. It's gonna be a line at the front door waiting on him to try to get him to their team, man. Because he's a good coach, man. I think he just done had a bad situation with trying to get quarterbacks for Pittsburgh. But let me see, Douglas, you say this game will be better than the Super Bowl. Say Tomlin was a good fit. He a good fit for the Raiders. He most definitely would turn them around, man. Tomlin, you say Tomlin been getting win the season forever. I don't think it's no. That's why I say Nas a bomb. It's got a lot to do with quarterback. Now you know nowadays, man, you can't if you ain't got no quarterback, you are not gonna win, man. I don't care how good your defense is. If you ain't got no quarterback, you are not winning. It's just as simple as that. You are not winning if you ain't got no doggone quarterback. It ain't working, man. You say he 1-6 in the playoffs? Yeah, that ain't good. That most definitely ain't good. You say when he had a good QB with Ben Roethlisberger, they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. That's why I say, man, he ain't really been able to get a quarterback, man. He had Mason Rudolph, Kenny Pickett. What was the other quarterback they had? The one that died about a year or so ago, the black guy. I forgot his name. The one they had I think they had drafted him from Ohio State. I think it was Ohio State he went to. But they just ain't been able to get it right with the quarterback situation, y'all. But I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Y'all want to come up here and holler at me, man? If y'all agree or disagree with some of my picks, it don't matter. Come up here and holler at me if you want to. Or if you just want to kick back and listen to me talk my shit, it's cool too. But man, I'll tell y'all this though. With that game, how that game went with Minnesota, with how Sam Darnold kind of fell off the map the last 2 years. The last two games. Man, how y'all feel about that now, man? Because before them last two games, I actually was feeling like Haskins. That's it. Douglas, appreciate it, man. Haskins, that's it. Was it Dwayne Haskins? But yeah, I mean, cause didn't he die like a couple of years ago? I think he died a couple of years ago or something like that. But yeah, they just been having a bad quarterback situation over there in Pittsburgh, y'all. Y'all know in the league nowadays, you ain't got no quarterback. You are not winning no game. Let me say, you say you can't argue with the picks called the Vikings lost. Oh, I got you. See what you say, Big Good. You say the real Sam Darnold showed up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, that last game, they sacked your boy 9 times. 9 times they got sacked, y'all. And you know what? If you go back and look at that game, half of those sacks, he was holding the ball too long, y'all. Like he was either second guessing by his throws or he was nervous about throwing. He didn't want to mess up, but half of those sacks came from him holding the ball too long, y'all. Yeah, man. You say what team do I like? I'm a Panthers fan, Najee Ball. I'm a Panthers fan. That's why you ain't heard me say that about my team. That's why you ain't heard me say nothing about my team, because we is at home right now. We is at home with the feet up cooling. You say you think the biggest surprise would be the Commanders? All right. Or the Texans. That way, hey, Douglas, I think either one of them will be a big surprise, man. You know what? If either one of them mess around, if the Commanders beat Kansas City, or I mean not the Commanders, if the Texans beat Kansas City or the Commanders beat Detroit, man, that'll probably end up going down as probably one of like the biggest upsets in probably like years. Especially the Commanders mess around and beat Detroit, how hot Detroit done been all season. And if the Commanders come in there and beat them boys in Detroit, oh man. Hey, you talking about an upset? They'll probably be talking about that on ESPN all next week. They'll probably be talking about that all the week if Detroit get beat by the Commanders, man. That'll be the talk. I'm talking about probably every podcaster, every sports station, everybody be talking about that shit, man. How Detroit just dropped the ball, man. That would be one of the biggest upsets, though. That most definitely, man. Most definitely. Yeah, they would be good. They would, man. That'd be messed up, though, boy. If I was a Detroit fan, man, we hot like that the whole season. We end up getting beat by a team we supposed to beat. Oh man, that'd be tough right there, man. That's tough right there. That is tough. Let me say Najee Bomb, you say Commanders your favorite team, but you don't think we beat Detroit now? Yeah, man, that's true. I don't. Oh, well, hold on, 336. I'll get you in here. Hold on. You in here?
Oh yeah, what up, Big Tight?
Never mind, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. I'm just up here running my mouth. I ain't even see you in the backstage.
Oh yeah, man, you
My
good,
bad.
Big Tight?
Yeah, man. What's going on with you, man? Hey, you know, we up.
Yeah.
Hey, I was listening to y'all last night, up late last night with PPP.
Oh yeah, man, that was a good show, bro. That was a good show.
Yeah, it was, man.
Hey, hold on,
It
give me
was.
1 second, okay?
Okay. You good. Yeah, man. I was up late last night listening to one of my buddies' podcasts, man. If y'all ain't heard on him, his name is PPP. PPP Panthers Podcast. Pretty good podcast, y'all. Go over there and check them out, man. See how y'all like them, man. Subscribe to my boy, man. Panthers Prime Podcast. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a great weekend for football, man. It's gonna be a great weekend. Like I say, I think that Baltimore Bills game, whichever quarterback played the best in that game, I think they'll pretty much walk away with the MVP. Even though, like I said, I know y'all, the couple people that are new to the channel, like I said, I feel like Joe Burrow should get the MVP because your boy Joe Burrow threw all the damn passes. He don't have no defense, and he got more passing yards than everybody. And then I did a thing where I added up Lamar Jackson passing yards and rushing yards. I added them up together, and with Lamar Jackson passing and rushing yards together, he only got like 69. I think it was like 69 more yards than Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow is just strictly throwing the ball, y'all. Strictly throwing the ball, no running. Playing on a team where he don't got no defense, where he put in a situation where he damn near throwing the whole game, and he didn't throw that many interceptions. So that was just my opinion on that. Y'all might disagree, but I just feel like Joe Burrow should get the MVP, man. Because I feel like MVP shouldn't go to. I feel like MVP is an individual award. It shouldn't be an award for the individual who on the best team. They do that a lot in basketball, and they do that in the NFL too, man. I feel like it's an individual award. That's why it's called the MVP, most valuable player, not most valuable player on the best team. It's most valuable player. So it shouldn't matter if you're on a good team or a bad team. If you're on a bad team, and it should even count more if you're on a bad team and you're putting up the damn numbers. It should be even better when you're on a bad team, shit. Because, you know, you're always playing from behind, all kind of crazy shit, man. So that's just my opinion. Y'all might disagree, but I most definitely feel like Joe Burrow.
Hey,
go ahead.
The reason why I would agree with you is because I can't say that Lamar Jackson is more valuable to the Ravens than Joe Burrow. I can't say that Lamar Jackson is more valuable to the Ravens' success than Joe Burrow is to the Bengals. I think that the Ravens will still have some level of success without Lamar.
Yeah, I do too. Because Joe Burrow, man.
And like if you take Joe Burrow off that team, the Bengals ain't gonna have no success at all, man.
Nah, they ain't going nowhere without Joe Burrow. Nowhere.
Like
I said,
the Ravens will still be able to run the ball to a certain degree. You know what I mean? They still be able to do certain things. It's still gonna be. I'm not saying that they're gonna be good, but I think that they still have success running the ball.
Right. Yeah, me too, man. And like I say, Joe Burrow put into a lot of situations where he damn near passing the whole game, and for him not to have a lot of interception like that, with him having to do a lot of throwing because defense ain't stopping no damn body. That's just my opinion. You know, some people might disagree. That's just my opinion. Just like I say,
I disagreed with you initially with that, but then I thought about it like, well, like I said, I think he's more valuable to his team than even maybe Josh Allen to the Buffalo
Right.
Hold on,
Bills.
people.
Yeah. What up with you, Be Good?
I think I disagree with both of y'all on this one. I think they basically the same. Both of them being hurt. Both of them still could compete for the playoffs. I'm talking about when Joe Burrow was hurt, Lamar was hurt. I think they both bring equal value to each team.
But
Looking at
Be Good, would you say that the Ravens will still be able to run the ball if Lamar Jackson ain't there?
I mean,
Because they do
to
have
say
Derrick
that,
Henry.
but
That's your
at the
guy.
end of the day,
That is
what
your
you call it, when he
guy.
wasn't there, Jake, what's his name? Jake, wherever that dude was, Jake, they were still able to pass the ball. They won a few games. They were still in the playoff hunt last year. Both of the teams did the exact same thing when they quarterbacks were hurt. That's why I say both of them equal.
You made some good points.
But I mean,
You made some good points, Be Good.
That's who in the running, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Ty. I mean, they technically, as the sports, that's why they always do it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically this stuff. Unless you working all-time historic numbers, you know what I'm saying, like Westbrook or like what Iverson did at that time,
Right.
they're not going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? It's always special case when it comes down to it. So.
Right. Let me see, Douglas. You say, hell no, brother. I disagree. No one else did it like Lamar. He's action on every game. Hey, Douglas, I ain't knocking you, man. He done balled out this year. I just say, just my opinion. I feel like for him to have the passing and rushing, and it's only like a 60-some yard difference. When Joe Burrow he pretty much was in a situation where he had to throw the ball the majority of the game, and he wasn't turning the ball over. I just feel he playing with a defense that ain't getting him the ball. Defense ain't really getting no turnovers. That's just my opinion. Like I say, y'all might disagree, but
I think both teams was dealing with that though.
Big Good, who's your MVP candidate?
I would say it's Lamar this year because he had a historical season when it came down to it. He did something, but basically it's like it's hard to do on that. You know what I'm saying? He had 4,000 passing yards, 900 rushing yards. I mean, I think they're gonna give it to him just because he had historical numbers. I mean, it's just I always like to throw some music in there too. It's like he did MJ numbers, but Josh Allen did Prince. You know what I'm saying? He looked both of them pretty. You know what I'm saying? Great. It's just one put out Purple Rain, the other one put out Thriller. What can you say? You know what I'm saying?
I guess you got to include his rushing touchdowns too.
Yeah. Because damn, I had that shit wrote down. I had this. I know with his passing yards and rushing yards, it was on like a 60-some yard difference with Joe Burrow passing. Rushing yards, of course. I mean, not the rushing yards, the touchdowns. Damn, I got to see what I did.
I mean, I'll say this: if Joe Burrow won 2 more games, I think he the MVP. But just we go by that criteria. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I had an MVP, I'd say Lamar.
It's a tight race.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why I said it probably come down to who win that game this weekend, man. Whichever one probably look the best, stand out, and lead their team to a victory. I believe that's pretty much who's gonna win it.
And then they doing DEI like certain people say in this world now.
Yeah.
Because I think one did something we never seen before. I mean, when can we say somebody had 4,000 yards passing with 900 yards rushing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really think about that, that's video game numbers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all answer me this question right quick. I was thinking about this. I was talking to one of my buddies, and I was telling him who I thought Jayden Daniels remind me of, but he came up with a good point. And I said, shit, it do kind of remind you. Jayden Daniels kind of remind you of like a Randall Cunningham. Now Randall Cunningham was kind of with the slim frame. He had a nice ass arm, and he could run.
That's way beyond me.
Huh?
That's way beyond me. I don't know. I mean, I know who he was, but I never seen him play.
Oh, got you. You ever seen him? Did you see him play or seen highlights on him? 336.
I've seen highlights on him, but that's about it. You know, like I said, like Big, I was born in '91, so
Oh yeah, y'all younger than me, man.
A lot of that kind of stuff I miss early on.
Yeah, y'all younger than me.
But I
Shit,
have
can't.
seen him play before, so I can't see the comparison.
Yeah, because he was tall, slim, just like Jayden Daniels. Had a hell of an arm, and he could scramble.
I can see that.
Yeah,
My
y'all
only problem with Daniels is he got to protect himself, man. I'm gonna say that often. I'm gonna say it often. That dude got to protect himself because I done seen him curled up too many times.
Yeah. He do
Yeah,
got.
he got lucky on that. My fault.
Well, go ahead. Be good. You good?
I was saying he got lucky when he played Atlanta. When he fell, if he wasn't flexible, he would have tore something in his thigh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about when that dude fell on his leg.
Yeah, because
You
they
know what I'm
pulled him
saying?
all the way
If he
back.
wasn't flexible,
Yeah.
if he wasn't flexible, that would have been his season. I'm with you, Dirk Reeses. He a little bit too slim to be taking some of those shots he be taking.
Yeah,
Toughness only get you so far.
I told
go ahead,
Red,
go
I
ahead.
was like, that's because that's a 20-year-old knee. See, when you 20, you still a little limber. If that dude was a little bit older, that probably wouldn't have ended the season for him, honestly.
I get what
Because
you're
they
saying.
roll his
I can't talk
knee
about that knee.
all the way back.
Yeah, you gotta be flexible. You gotta stay flexible. Like when that happened, because sometimes you ever seen when somebody get knocked out, they be landing on their knee awkward. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen it?
Yeah.
Like
They be kind of
and
bent
stuff like that.
back on.
Yeah. Stuff like that. Usually fighters, you know what I'm saying, they'd tear or something like that. But that's why I say, like 360, if he wasn't younger and he wasn't flexible, he'd been out for the season. I thought it was done, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Not to cut y'all off. I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I think that last game, I think Lamar Jackson was running a little extra in that game, man. I think he was running.
He was.
Yeah.
I think he was running a little too much on that game. That's just my opinion.
On one of the possessions, Big Ty, he ran 5 or 6 times in a row.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say it's just that game they got right there, but it's so lethal because you have to account for it. You know what I'm saying? He basically just did college football on him. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted him to run so much, but it's just he had to make sure they was gonna respect the run too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can't let that Steelers defense get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But they'll light you up.
Hold on, let me see. Let me catch up. Let me see. John Hanson, you say no way Cunningham didn't have the arm. Jayden Daniels said, hey, John Hanson, hey, you better go back and watch them highlight. Boy, Cunningham had an arm, man. Let me see. You
Cunningham had a cannon.
Yeah, he did. Let me say, Daniels. You said Daniels is like a junior Michael Vick. I don't know about that, man.
I don't think he's that fast. He's good, but he ain't fast.
Michael Vick, man.
He ain't that elusive either. Michael Vick, he'll take your ankles out your sheet.
Yeah, Michael Vick was one of the first persons I seen when he take off running. Other dudes that supposed to been fast, he made them look slow. It's like when Michael Vick took off running, it's like everybody looked slow. The only other person I seen,
he'll run clean past the safety 30 yards up the field. Run clean past him, bro.
Right. The only other person I see, run like that, make people look slow is probably Tyreek Hill.
I say Lamar. Lamar, he up there too when he runs. I mean, he don't do it like he used to, but when he first started, you know what I'm saying? When he first started in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't stop him. Now, I think Vick was better at doing it. You know what I'm saying? But Lamar, you got to throw Lamar up there too.
He's the closest thing to it, I think. As far as quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So when you talk about Vick, you got to be side to side shifty. You got to have full speed. Yeah. Like, it's a whole lot you got to have when you compare yourself to Vick.
Yeah,
I got you. It's just like when we be seeing that dude, I'm talking about Lamar play, when he be going to side to side. Now I agree. Vick was better at doing it. You said what?
I was just saying that Lamar Jackson is the closest thing to Vick to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he done took what Vick did, but he just took it to a whole nother level.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah. Hey, what y'all think about well, I don't know if y'all was in here early when I was talking about situation with Dion. I don't think
I heard he was.
he's going to no damn Cowboy, man.
When did this report start coming out? I've seen it. I haven't really paid too much attention to it though.
Yesterday.
I think it was, yesterday. I think it was yesterday morning. And see, basically what don't happen be good is Jerry Jones went and talked to Dion, and whoever leaked the shit, this shit just done. Whoever leaked it, it's like ESPN, everybody just ran with it, man. It's like he just went and talked to him. That don't mean Dion finna leave just because he go talk to him.
Yeah, it was just a conversation. It wasn't an interview.
Right.
I mean, let's be real. It don't matter what Dion do. If an owner go talk to him, they already gonna say, "Is he going there?" You know what I'm saying? That's Dion.
Yeah. And if Dion's smart, he'll stay where he at. Ain't no way I leave where I'm at and go to no damn Cowboy, man. They fire people in the NFL like one year.
What I will tell you is there could be a cash prize involved that you may not be able to walk away from when you talk about NFL.
I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying that earlier. Unless they just pay him some type of, well, he might be like the highest paid NFL
and
coach.
Jerry Jones does have that. He does have that value now.
Man, you know what? To me, it just seemed like, I don't know, man. It seemed like they might bump heads or something, man.
I mean, they do
How many opportunities
they do look like they match though. They match because he got the power where I ain't saying he gonna tell him like Jimmy. What's his name? Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see it work. Yeah, I can see them butting heads, but I can also see it's like he can tame that crazy at Jerry too. You get what I'm saying? They both. I always say they almost both kind of got the same type of personality. You know what I'm saying? They both like to, camera. They both love to talk. I think they'd be media made for him. You know what I'm saying? If Jerry gives them time.
Yeah, see. The problem is with Jerry Jones, man. What people been saying for years, he need to just be an owner, get a general manager, and let everybody do their job instead of him trying to do everything.
That's the fact.
That's the part. Yeah, but that's the part you're not going to get rid of.
Alone.
Yeah, he need to leave that alone. Just sit back and be an owner like everybody else. Like look at what
He's great at the business side of football. He one of the best. Right. The marketing and all that shit. He one of the best.
Yeah, cause look at our situation now. This year, David Tepper took a step back. I mean, we didn't have a winning season, but you got a little something to look forward to. You got a. I say
I'm off that shit. I don't care what y'all say. I'm Rams fan. I got great. I got great. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening yesterday. Earlier, and a lot of folks don't forget what they done said, man. You know,
I'm talking about Panthers.
You still with 56?
Yeah. What you talking about?
Okay, you back. I said earlier yesterday when y'all were talking on Unc show, and everybody was coming at you about because when Bryce came here, because I think everybody was looking at it for like what you was trying to tell them to look at it. They was looking at it like after the season. They weren't looking at it before the season.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you was trying to say, but I don't think they were listening.
I missed that one.
Yeah, because
I don't even know that.
Yeah, because before that, everybody was saying Bryce was coming to the best situation because Miles Sanders was coming off a pretty good year with the Eagles. DJ Chark was coming off a pretty good year. I forgot what team he came from, but he was coming off a pretty good year.
Lions.
Yeah, Hayden Hurst was coming off a decent year with the Bengals. So, we
signed Adam Thielen.
Yeah, Adam Thielen. Yeah, got Allen. So they basically were saying, and with the coaching staff, they were saying that, Bryce was coming into the best situation.
Yeah, that is true because everybody said at the worst situation they was going to win 7 games that year. That's why I was hearing from podcasts.
And they said that was the worst situation was Houston.
Yeah. They forget that part, don't they? 3-3-6. They forget that part.
Yeah, and see, that's what I was trying to tell them. Like when we picked up that coaching staff, everybody was lit,
right?
And it's not like
You went out 336. Might be in a bad area or something. Let me see you say John Hansel. You say Dallas won't be good until Jerry kicks the bucket. Hey, he most definitely got to get out the way, John Hanson, in order for them to. I try to build that team, man. You know, he in his 80s, so you know he's stubborn.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna change no time soon.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Be good.
Now, 336. What you saying? I guess my stuff is going in and out.
Yeah, you had went out. You had went out 336.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. I was just saying we was looking at the coaching staff and we were looking at the experience and the Super Bowls that we had coming in. And we was like, we got all these pieces that we signed them. We're bringing in a rookie quarterback. This is supposed to be the best situation for us. It's supposed to be the best situation for him. And I think a lot of people forgot the things that they were saying when we signed their coaching staff and when we brought in the free agents. They just looking at it from the end result to say, oh, it didn't work out. These guys suck.
Right.
Yeah. I'll put it this way. They don't really look at the game like us guys up here do. We try not to make excuses about our players and stuff why they can't, you know what I'm saying? They think they can fix the situation like you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's like everyday life and stuff. But in football, that's not how it works. You gotta produce or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People say, how can you believe in that? That's how sports work. You know what I'm saying? Dog eat dog world or something? Or how you say it?
Yeah.
And besides, I know you heard last night, I was trying to explain to them the financial side of this, and dude was trying to argue me up and down.
Yeah, I would listen to the whole thing. I had to do a load. I had to go do a load last night, so I heard. I will listen to the whole thing. The whole thing.
Tell me 336. I've been gone for the last couple of days and stuff like that. I've been training and stuff like that. I missed everything. What was going on?
So I tried to basically explain to dude that we got a lot of guys under contract and we got a couple guys coming up that we got to sign, including Bryce, normally after year 3. Now he's talking about bringing in another wide receiver, as a number one, a top wide receiver, and that's cool to think about.
You mean like signing or drafted?
Yeah, like signing one.
He was talking about signing.
But at some point, you got to realize you can't pay everybody. We paying linemen. We got another. What's his name? Icky's got a contract coming up.
Yeah,
we just paid two.
Let go.
We paying JC Horn. Like you can't pay everybody. That's not how it works.
Right.
336. I brought this up. I think I told Bit Tight. Sorry, my memory is bad. But I said this. When you're on your rookie contract, that's when you can have everything. You know what I'm saying? If you can't win with the pieces that you already, you know what I'm saying, paid for, what makes you think the quarterback can win once you pay him? You get what I'm saying? Once you pay that quarterback, he has to win with the pieces he got. Yeah, exactly. You get what I'm saying on that?
Yeah.
If he can't win with the pieces we already got, what makes you think he's gonna win once you pay the quarterback?
Right.
And then when I bring that up, I'm like, y'all trying to be in purgatory. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, at least.
Yeah. You gonna pay a big tackle, a running back, a number one wide receiver. You gonna pay what? We're gonna have to pay 4 offensive linemen because we still got Taylor Moton. You gonna pay your running back. You gonna pay a corner. Like you can't pay everybody and have a number one wide receiver.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah,
he said
it sounds like a
Daniel Jones type. He said you can get Bryce on the Daniel Jones type deal, but he was also talking about Bryce having a top 12 season. I said if Bryce is in the top 12 at the end of next year, you ain't gonna get him on no bargain deal.
I know 36. It's just they're not thinking that far ahead. They thinking, well, these other years you didn't do nothing. I like, bro, it don't matter about them other years. It's about what he did now. That's the situation.
Dang. Hey, John Hanson, I didn't know he missed that many games. Good Lord. He said that got paid and he done missed 26 games since he got paid. Damn.
Yeah. Because remember, he missed a lot of games last year.
Yeah, he sure did. Golly.
Damn, I mean, 36, when you put it like that, like I said, the reason I jumped off shit, it don't sound like Panthers are going to be any good anytime soon. It sounds like to me they're going to be in purgatory. They're gonna be just enough to be around 6 or 7. But you're always gonna be outside. They get, you know what I'm saying, draft pick to get the guy you need. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, like Pittsburgh.
I see it.
Pittsburgh wins 10 games every year, and they can't never get a quarterback because they never in draft position.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, like I said, I jumped off that shit. I just got tired arguing with people like that, y'all. I mean, it's not football logic they be trying to speak of. Like he said, you got to argue with people saying, okay, we can't pay this and this and this guy, but they still saying, but nah, we can bring them in. I'm like, what's the argument here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I already
you can't bring in
the
number one wide receiver. You can pay him, but you have to start taking away from the offense in order to do stuff like that. Like you can't just pay everybody. You might not be able to pay a lineman, or you might not be able to pay a tight end, or you might have to lose a DN or a safety or something like that because it's got to balance out somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you're gonna be a good offensive team, you're not gonna be able to have both. You know what I'm saying? Both sides of the field. If you pay like let's say T. Higgins or that other guy from Seattle, they're gonna get a big time contract. You're not gonna be able to fix everything. Somebody's gonna have to produce somewhere that you didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for that position.
And that's the example I gave him. I said, if you look at Cincinnati, if you look at what's that name, the Kansas City Chiefs, at some point in time, now they got to pay T. Higgins. I don't think that they can pay everybody. So he might be the odd man out, like Tyreek Hill was the odd man out in Kansas City. They couldn't afford him.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just scared Panthers gonna get so thirsty because one thing I can't lie, the Bryce hype is real. Them fans, if he have a good game, they sit there and say, see, he's the quarterback of the future. I was like, bro, you still only had a good handful of games. But I feel like they may give up that second or third. Like, think of Cincinnati. They more likely ain't gonna pay T. Higgins more than likely. If the Panthers are so hungry for a wide receiver, you don't think they'll try to give up draft capital just to get him in, sign a contract? Because that's what Miami did.
That's why I say. That's why I say for me, be good. For me, with our situation, I mean, I will say he did look better. After he came back from being benched, and he did look better against the Falcons. But I just got to see. But before I be like, okay, he the quarterback of the future, I just got to see how the season start out next year. If the season start out next year, and let's just say he started playing like how he ended the season against Atlanta, then I'd be like, okay, we might have something to work with. If he do that for about, maybe about 3-4 games, I'd be like, okay, we might got something to work with. But if he come out and he ain't really looking that good the first, second game, then it's like,
I'm saying big tight. I agree with you. What you're saying. Man. If I'm just the Panthers fan, I know, like I said, I'm not no more. Just trade for a good wide receiver, so it can't be no excuses for him. Because if he starts off bad, what they gonna say? They're just gonna downplay everybody. Wide receivers again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just go ahead and get that wide receiver.
Based on what the way he played in Week 18, I keep asking people, and I'm gonna remind them next year. When this season starts, he better hit the ground running based on what y'all saying. It shouldn't be no laps. It shouldn't be no gap, no nothing. When we hit week 1, he should be ready to go.
Should be ready to roll. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm gonna see how he look. He come out looking shaky. Oh shit.
No that's why I say if he looks shaky,
he better be hitting the ground running.
But that's why I say go ahead and get on that wide receiver, because if he looks shaky with that wide receiver, we know who the problem is. But I'm just saying, if you have a T. Higgins and stuff like that, the fan base can't make excuses for him no more. You get what I'm saying? For y'all, I mean, Panthers fan, I think y'all got to speed up that process. Because y'all going down the Daniel Jones situation. Kyler Murray, you know what I'm saying? I think Kyler Murray better than Daniel Jones. Huh?
I hope they do go get a number one. I hope they pay him $100-200 million. I hope they do, bro.
But you get what I'm saying? They're gonna keep making excuses till they can't no more. Daniel Jones was the exact same way.
That's exactly what Will said last night. He said we go get a number one wide receiver, and Bryce still looks, kind of iffy. He said then we have another issue. And that's y'all's opinion. I'm already on the side of I don't think we're gonna be able to get out what I need from this dude. So,
I mean, I think we all agree right here. You gotta have a super team.
Because he's gonna be here
that's what
next
I'm
year
saying.
anyway.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Go get him. Go get him. Mm-hmm.
Because I'm saying, I know y'all tired of hearing them BS excuses from all the fan base. Think it's an argument, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it.
Yeah.
So if I was y'all, I'd like, yeah, go ahead and go get that bit wide receiver. So if he produces, guess what? You can gladly say you're wrong. If he fails, guess what? You know what I'm saying? You can say, I told you so. Either way, y'all going to be in a winning situation. You get what I'm saying? So,
Oh, yeah.
But I already see it coming. If he starts off bad, they're gonna show when wide receivers was low key dropping the ball. They ran the wrong route. They're not gonna blame that kid for some reason. I don't know how people get emotionally attached to people they don't know like that, but it's beyond me. So
He said emotionally attached.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. What'd you say? 336.
Oh, nothing. I was just laughing at Big Good. He said emotionally attached.
Oh. Hey,
I mean,
man,
have you ever heard dudes make excuses for dudes like these before? Like that guy before like this? Like when he had that great game.
They're probably about the first one, man. I don't know if I remember.
I mean, I give it to him. He had a great game against Atlanta, who's not known for defense right now. He had a 5 TD day. I can look back and see Daniel Jones did that situation. Other quarterbacks have done that. You know what I'm saying? That means you had a career day. But they sitting there and say, see, he's the future. See, I told you. So I like, bro, did you not see all them other games in between? Because I brought on the PPP. I think, Chris, since you joined in, all the teams he beat were like top 5 in the draft this year, except for like Atlanta and Arizona. You get what I'm saying? And most of all those wins, he only threw for 126, 155. That's not usually you don't win games that way in the NFL, you know?
Unless you got a monster defense.
Right.
You get what I'm saying, but how the NFL is now, more likely if your quarterback only throw for 155 yards and you win that game, like you said, it's a monster defense, but more likely games like that usually don't happen like that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All I'm saying is this: y'all know that's not a winning formula for success, especially in the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely not in the playoffs.
Well, shoot,
like
y'all.
I'll come back to the Panthers once he gone.
Hey, y'all, we're about to get ready to get up out of here. I got to run and do a couple of things, but I most definitely appreciate both of y'all in here kicking it with me. Everybody who came through, John Hanson, all y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. 336, shout out to channel, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Follow me at 336 Boston right here on YouTube, brother, covering the Boston Celtics.
Yes, sir. All right, man. We're about to get ready to get up out of here. I appreciate you coming through. Be good, man. Most luck on your training and everything, man. I know you're getting ready for that fight.
Yeah, I got a stinger already, bro. You ever
Oh,
had those? I know you had those before in football. I should have been driving all day.
Oh man, I'll tell you a little story right quick and then we'll get off. I don't have one stinger back when I was playing football. It was when we was in practice, man. We were doing some hen drills, and we was doing the drill. It's called the Oklahoma drill, where you lay down and you lay down on the ground.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
talking about.
Okay. And they blow the whistle, we roll over, get up, and when we hit, I had the ball. When dude hit me, his helmet went right into my shoulder. You know, my shoulder with shoulder pad, right? Mm-hmm. Man, when his helmet went into my shoulder, I swear to God, be good. My arm went straight out, like how you do arm rotation.
Yeah,
it was stuck like that.
I think you told me that story, Ty.
I told you that.
You told me that story. Yeah, about how your arm was this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just stuck like
what
that.
Happened was,
I thought it was broke.
Yeah, what happened was when we were working wrestling, and we had a couple of wrestlers come in. And dude, when I was in the wrong position, he ended up grabbing my arm. And when he did his angle, he basically was a slam. When he went down, I landed straight on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't stop at that time. When I got up and started moving my arm, I was like, man, I don't got no feeling back in my arm. No, you know what I mean? Yeah. I woke up this morning, this shit is hurt.
I know it is, but when that shoulder be hurt, you cannot get comfortable in that bed, boy. You try to sleep on your side, back.
I couldn't tight. I tried everything. I kept waking up.
Yeah, all of it be hurting. I know, because that's how I was. when I had that stinger, man, it was like that for a couple of days too, man.
Yeah, and I got to train tonight. That makes it work.
Yeah.
Only thing I could do is this. I can't do nothing but put some damn icy hot on. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. Oh man. But shoot, be good. I appreciate you coming through, man. I'll probably most likely be back on in the morning, man. So
I try to jump on if I can, if I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad. I know, like I said, I'm about to be away for a while, so when I can jump on, I will.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Anytime be good. It's all good.
I got you. Oh, last thing, you gonna do any games this week?
I know I'm doing that. I know for a fact I'm doing that. Detroit and Commanders game Saturday night. I know for a fact I'm doing that.
All right.
And I'll probably do one of those games Sunday, but I'll let you know. But I know for a fact I'm doing that on Saturday night. I know that for a fact.
Okay, what time they play, Ty?
If
it's gonna be one of them early games.
Yeah, I think it's like no, they play. I think like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
All right, I got you. I'm assuming you're going with the Detroit on that one.
Yeah, you know it. I'm going with Detroit on that one.
All right, brother. I ain't trying to hold you up. You know, like I said, I'm working on my shoulder as I speak.
Yeah, it's all good. Be good. But yeah, we're about to get out of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to your boy, man. We about to get ready to get up out of here. Y'all keep your notification bell on. I will be back on tomorrow morning. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man. And once again, I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna holler at you. Be good.
All right, brother.